Hello, Guru Nation. How's it going? This is a real life nurse practitioner that we got here with Yuma Clinical Trials. This is Jaime Valles, guys. You got your first Inato
That's right.
experience, and me too. And this is a sponsor of ours, and I think every site should sign up and use it. It's free. You can get an occasional study or two here and there. We just got one. It's a relatively difficult study, but not as difficult as other ones.
That's right.
What was your overall impression with the Inato process so far? Like, I know you didn't do the profile and all that, but you got the protocol presentation today.
Yeah. Well, I liked it. Couple of things. It's one, it gives you a very good perspective of what the study would be like before your information is submitted to the sponsor. So you already know if you really want to do the study or not, and then also they collect all your information, your qualifications as a site to do it, PI's qualifications, and it's also the specific numbers on the database to see how many patients you'll be able to enroll. So also the coaching, that was very nice. All these little pearls here and there.
Mm-hmm. Even our PI came on, and first thing you asked me was, well, how much do they take from the budget? And
That's right.
I said nothing. It's almost too good to be true, but that's the business model that they have.
That is right. That is right. That was my first question. How much is it gonna cost to do this? So then it's like nothing.
Can you believe it was free? The service we just got.
No, but I mean, it's free to us as sites, right? So which is at the end of the day, especially as a startup company, it's the budget. It's something that we gotta pay close attention to be able to survive. But it works, and take any help you need. And then if I understood correctly, your information will stay on their database. So when another study comes over or they're looking for sites with a specific experience, then you'll be right there for them, so they can promote you or approach you about the study.
Everyone sign up underneath the video for Inato. Another sponsor that we're using that I know you're a power user of is CRIO.
That's right.
You know CRIO sponsored this video?
Oh, really?
Yeah, sponsored by CRIO.
I like CRIO.
You've been using it for 2 years now. Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
What do you think about it? They hear me talk about CRIO all the time, but what do you like about it?
Well, I'll talk on the
maybe start with what you don't like.
Okay.
If it's possible. If there's anything.
CRIO, if I could make it a default to see all the visits instead of this is just very simple stuff. Honestly, it shouldn't even be something I bring up. But as soon as I log in, if all the visits from the clinic or from the site can be there, that'll save me an extra click. But that's really about it. Everything else it's easy to understand, easy to follow. I guess it all depends also on the person on our end that sets that up. But everything flows great. You log in, and you see on the site all the things that gotta be done for that particular visit. That makes it very, 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 very handy. And then, I really like CRIO.
And one of the things you haven't seen, I don't know, I think I have to give you access to it, or maybe you already have it, is the financial component, which before you leave, I'm going to show you.
That's right. I remember we mentioned that.
Yeah, now that we start randomizing in this new study.
Keep track of that.
Yeah, so that's CRIO. And then, so all in all, like, you think CRIO's...
Yeah, overall, it's great. What I said in the beginning, it's simple. It's just an extra click instead of hitting me. I hit all, and then all the visits are right there. In case the visit wasn't assigned to me, sometimes I don't see it. But other than that, and that's something super simple. Doesn't really bother. Doesn't make anything harder, but everything else flows great. I really like CRIO.
And then 2 years into running Yuma Clinical Trials, what has been surprising to you about just the whole, not just these Inato and CRIO, but the whole process? What has been surprising? What has been pleasant? What has been unpleasant? As a nurse practitioner that's never done research before.
That's right.
What do you think? 2 years later.
Well, every time we see the data from the research, when we see X amount of patients had this side effect or all that, we just look at as numbers, and that's it. And we go off of those numbers, right? But to be on the other side, like finding out how those numbers, how they come up with those numbers, it's different. It's very different. It's an eye opener to see how the protocols are aimed at specific population, and everybody else is pretty much excluded from that. Yeah, so it's frustrated in a way, because if a patient comes with this specific problem, we already have guidelines and teach us and tell us how to treat that patient, right? According to all the research that's been done before. But now the research is being made, and the process. It's very, very different from doing the research versus practicing when the guidelines are out already. I'm really enjoying it. Some protocols definitely are very strict. Some others are better. But
you're only going to see more of the same, especially on Inato. You're seeing like initially a lot of the tougher studies, especially for the newer sites. I mean, you have to put like your history. You kind of have to get your first few studies on your own, but it doesn't hurt to have an Inato profile either, and just tell them the truth that you don't have experience.
That's right. I mean, at the end of the day, we have to be honest, and the last thing you want to do is lie, because it won't get you anywhere. So like right now, when they were like, well, how many patients do you can randomize? Well, we can randomize X amount of patients, and we were very modest. We were very
transparent, I guess.
Yeah, to be say, hey, well, at least we can get this amount number. If we get more, great. I mean, we'll aim for more, obviously, but yeah, just to be on the honesty side of the coin, I'll get you.
And the last thing, do you, as far as nurse practitioners wanting to own a site, what's some advice? 2 years now, you're a veteran.
I'm a veteran. Yeah. Well, the biggest advice is don't think you're gonna walk in collecting money and retire.
It happens, but not right away.
Yeah. So be patient. Partner with the right people. Don't get somebody that will drag you down. Or
get the CS, Sweat Equity Investments. Just text me for information. We help clients all the time.
Yeah, because that's the key, right? Especially when we're new in research, we don't know what to expect. I mean, it will take you months before you even start seeing protocols, to be honest. So just be patient. Then the time will come. When it comes, obviously do your best like always, and be careful with the protocol. But the main thing is patience, partner with the right person, and always be diligent on the protocol.
All right, everybody go follow Jaime underneath. His LinkedIn profile is underneath, and also all of our sponsors, Inato, CRIO, and my own DSCS, Sweat Equity Investments. We're here to help you. They're here to help you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.